Today's video, we're going to be looking at how you can insert records into MySQL database using our live example as you see it here to be like a simple assignment which I'll be handling in this video, and we shall be able to see how you can do that step by step until you see the final product or the final result of what you are going to be writing down. So you need to follow step by step on this video. So without wasting any time, you can see that the task says create a simple student registration form where a user can input and submit student details. The submitted data should be stored in MySQL database. Use Bootstrap to style the form nicely. So the form should have full name, gender, date of birth, email, phone number, submit button. So for styling, use Bootstrap for layout and responsiveness. Add icons using Font Awesome, Iggy user icon near name. Use Google Fonts to style the form. Validate all the fields that are filled. Store the data in MySQL table called students. Handle image upload. So we've been given also the database table structure, so we shall just have to copy this and paste it into MySQL database, and later on we shall do this as bonus or stretch goals. So later on we shall display a confirmation message after successful insertion. Show a table listing all the students. Below the form we shall use Bootstrap table. Also we shall limit image size upload and maybe by type only JPEG or PNG. So we shall be doing this later on in the next videos, but we shall be handling this as a simple task, so I'll be doing it live here. So at the end of it all, I expect the work to be something like this. Yes, so you can see that this is my folder structure. I'll come to my PC. I am using XAMPP. So I'll come to htdocs. In case you're using XAMPP or WAMP, you have to go to the directory or folder. So you can see that here my XAMPP server is already started. So you need to make sure you run Apache and MySQL, okay? So you have to start them. So my XAMPP server is set. I'll go to htdocs. These are my projects. So I called it student registration form. You can see that I have index file and also submit file for submitting. So I have my text editor. In this case I'm using Sublime Text. For your case you can go on to use other text editors like Visual Code Studio. There is more out there. So this is my code. At the end of it all you'll be having the same code if you follow this video from start to the end. So we shall be having a form like this finally, okay? This is my database structure. So I have a database called student registration form with one table called students. Students has no data at all, so we want to make sure what is inserted here goes straight to the database. So I'll go to my structure. You can see this is a full name, varchar 10. This is a date. All this is properly set here. So this is my final form. I'll make it full screen for us to see, so someone can be able to register full name, okay, email, phone number. Then they should be able to select a course which we've been provided from this, what you can say an example, or you can call it a or what you can call an assignment. So validate all the form fields. Store the data in MySQL table. I have the table already called students. Handle image upload and save it to a folder called uploads. So I don't have any folder called here uploads. You can see that in my code I have a folder called uploads. Yeah, so I'll come back here and I'll say create new folder and we'll call it uploads. Press enter. So this is upload. It means whatever I have to save will go straight here as the profile pic, okay? So finally I want to demonstrate my form, so I'll refresh a little. This is what I have. So I'll say The name is sample ABC. Maybe another name is Samuel because we're putting the full student name. So the gender should be 2 radio buttons. I'll say male. The date of birth, I'll come from here, the calendar. I pick the date of birth. Let me say it is this date. So let me change the date to 2021. Okay. Email is sample@mail.com. So phone number is that. For example, maybe I can put anything 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. A course, I'll select JS. To choose a profile picture, remember we've been told to choose a profile picture to handle and save it to folder called uploads. Yeah. Okay, so I'll come back to my form right here and I'll choose a picture. So you can see that it takes me straight to my file manager to open any image file. So for example, I'll choose this. Okay, this is the image I've chosen, so I'll click submit. So you can see that on submit it says registration successful. Okay, so I'll say okay. So I'll go to check my table if at all what I've entered is there. Okay, so you can see that there is this sample ready I have put. So my assignment is fully done and I'll be able to do that. So can be that you can be able to see that you can even add more as long as you want. So they said you should have date of birth, email, etc. So validate all fields that are filled. So if you follow this tutorial series, there are a few videos we shall be seeing how you can actually come up with this step by step for beginners or for student purposes. For those who are doing research, this can be a great and basic way for you to start something more basic and more advanced. Yes, something like a student management system, anything for research or final year project. So in the next video we shall be starting the main part of this project, what we call a student registration form, straight from creating the folder structure, writing the code, creating database tables or database structure, validation from the code, and also uploading. And later on we shall be able to see how you can actually display confirmation messages to show a table listing all students that were inserted in that table. So stay tuned. In the next video we are starting this tutorial right away.